Yeah. We up in this thing, man. We finna get it popping, man. Get some people all up in here. Welcome to the Trillgear.biz. As promised tonight, we're gonna interview Big Smoking Mitch, man. UGK, you know what I'm talking about? I love that song right there, man. That's Big Smoking Mitch. R.I.P. Superb Herb. Give it a minute. Let some folks get off in here. And my nigga gonna come in here and we gonna put it down the way it goes. Yeah. We Trillcasting tonight. Live, man. What a live interview. Damn near the first time. I think it's the first time. Yeah. Yeah. But it won't be the last time. And as you come in, hit the like button. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Like, share the video, man. But as you come in, don't be no ghost. Don't be no ghost. Hit the motherfucking chat and let us know you off in here, man. Yeah. Here we go once again. PA represents. Yeah. Yeah. Superb Herb got flow. Rip the pad and the pen. PA represent. Come on. Uh-oh. Lee Master, what it is. Lee Master. Yeah, you want to see ISC, nigga? I love that shit. Yeah, come on in here. What it is, Latavius. That shit grooving in the motherfucker. Yeah, man. Play money. Yeah, Lee. Nah. Yeah, Crystal, what it is. We got a special one tonight. Hit that like button as you come in. We got a special one tonight. I'm talking about Big Smoking Mitch. Rip the pad and the pen. PA represent. It's the BUDBRO. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, coming in, bit lighting it, motherfucker up, man. We got Big Smoking Mitch in the building. Yeah, man. And we gonna get it popping in a hot second. Y'all come in here, hit the like button. Y'all chat it up and keep y'all ears open because we Trillcasting live, man. We got Big Smoking Mitch coming to the building in this second now, man. In this second now. Oh, yeah, cuz that shit that make me feel groovy, man. Make me want to get dressed up and step out on a bitch. Hold up, man. It's always long live a pimp, man, and welcome back to the Trillcast. It's your boy Hezeleo, man. We got something special for you tonight, and that's what I'm talking about. We doing it like this here. We got Big Smoking Mitch in the building, man. Let's give him a round of applause, man. We waiting on him to get in here. But what's up with y'all? I see Brandon Tillery. I see Latavius. I see Jeffro Codeine. I see Lightyear with the big 1999 suit. Ain't playing no games, man. Yeah, Big Smoking Bitches in the building, man. Check that out. Hey, Lightyear say it's 1999 grown man business, man. That's what I'm talking about. I see Latavius. I see Realist Mayo. I see Trill Gang Live White, Lee White. Yeah, they coming in here. They coming in here for Big Smoking Mitch, man. Yeah, Bakari, they coming in here for Big Smoking Mitch, man. Hold up. I think, let me see. I think that my nigga, let me see. I think, oh, shit. Oh, shit. He in there. He in there, man. Can you hear me?
What's up, Easy?
Oh, man, I can hear you. You can hear me.
Yes, sir. Back
already, man. Big Smoking Mitch in the building, man.
What it is, baby.
Hey, it's good to have you on the Trillcast, man. I've been over here with my pom-pom, with my flag, man. I'm talking about going crazy, telling these boys about this Trill shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you been, boy?
Man, everything been good, man. Just been grinding on all cylinders and just blessed by the best, man.
Right on. That's the only.
Blessed by the best.
Gotta stay prayed up.
Already. Most definitely. Hey, let me ask you this. It's on you.
Yeah.
You want to play this 3 a.m, or you want to get into the interview?
Shit, you do. It's this your show, son?
Huh? I'm gonna play a little bit of that 3 a.m. Let them know who we got off in the building. If they don't know, you know what I mean. They should know. You know what I mean.
Right on.
Yeah. That 3 a.m. Let's go. Gonna play a little bit of that. Let them know Big Smoking Mitch is in the building. Yeah, see Rip, what it is. I see you, man. They go see Rip in the building.
Right on.
Yeah, y'all share this video. And we're gonna get it. We're gonna get the interview started in a minute. I just wanted to play some of that good ass music, man.
Like a candle. Yeah, man.
Finna go down. Oh yeah, cut. We back to back. We got Lightyear back to back with that good soup, that 1999. Then we got Crystal Renee off in this thing with a whole fever, man. Crystal Renee, we appreciate that. And then we got Lightyear off in this thing with the big 1999. Back doing, man. Yeah, this yours, Big Smoking Mitch. Already.
Oh man. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Tim Howard, what it is?
Oh, Tim, huh?
Tim Howard. You know what, Tim Howard?
Oh, you know it.
Already. Yeah, a lot of these names been supporting us for many years, man.
Oh yeah, man. It's much appreciated, man. We wouldn't be nothing without them.
For real.
That's the truth. Keeping the head tight. Oh man.
Oh man. PA in this bitch.
Already. Niggas jacket and packing the plan for keeps.
Willis Mayo with that big $5 super sticker. Appreciate the support, man.
Right on.
Willis Mayo, light years away. Crystal Renee. Appreciate all that love and support. We're going to get into it in a minute. I just had to play some of that good music, man. R.I.P. to the pimp.
That's right. What the fuck you kid?
Yeah.
Got up in my lap, cuz.
Hey, I used to be scared of y'all niggas back then, boy.
What you mean scared, man?
Man, nigga, it used to be rumor in the street. Y'all niggas was King Smoke a lot. I could not, hey, I went over there one day trying to go smoke with y'all. Niggas, y'all ain't let me in, but
don't say y'all. It wasn't my house.
I wasn't supposed to show up like that anyway. I just cold called and knocked on the door.
Oh man, hey.
Shit. Yeah, them niggas say, boy, them niggas over there smoking mounds. I'm like, man, I just want to go see. Yeah. I just had to go take a look at it. That nigga blunt came out. That nigga had a blunt. I'm trying to look all in the motherfucker. I'm trying to look all in the door on San Jack. You know what I mean? And nigga say you can hit this here, but Pimp say you got to go. Yeah, man. That's you on the hook, right? Okay. Yeah, man. Say, man, we gonna get into it, man. We got Big Smoking Mitch off in the building, man. You know how it go. We appreciate everybody coming through, showing love and whatnot. But my man screamed blacked out, but he will be back, man. There he is. Say, man, we gonna get off into it. Let me get these questions. Together. I ain't no professional podcaster or broadcaster, but I'm Hezeleo KOR of the Trillgear.biz, man. Come on. Let me see. Where your voice at? Huh? Oh shit. We done lost your sound. Let me see. Fuck with your joint. I can't hear you. Look, I'm gonna take you out and bring you back in. All right. Yeah. We had some kind of technical difficulty, but we gonna get it together. Can you hear me now? Damn, what the fuck? What the fuck then popped off, man? Hey, I'm gonna remove you and then come back out, man. Come back in and shit. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck been happening, man. What the fuck been happening? What about now? I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. See if you can grab the link out the chat and come back in. Yeah. Hey, can y'all hear me out there? People in the chat, can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me, because right now somehow we done lost the sound on Big Mitch. I don't know how. Big Mitch, try to hit the link. Let me see. Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me. Let me see. Okay. I see a strong, but give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me. Okay, I got a thumbs up. They can hear me. Can y'all hear Mitch? Give me a thumbs down if y'all can't hear Mitch. We got something going on. I don't know. Mitch, go out and then come back in. All right. Try it like that. Yeah, we're gonna get it together, man. I don't know what the issue is. Okay, yeah, they can't hear Mitch. So Mitch, yeah, go out and come back in. Go all the way out. Okay, he out, and he gonna come back in. We gonna get it together, man. We gonna get it together. Can hear you, but not Mitch. All right, we gonna get this here shit together. I know that ain't YouTube bullshitting me playing that music. I know that ain't YouTube bullshitting me because I played that music. Come on, man. Don't fool with me like that, YouTube, man. We got Big Smoking Mitch off in the building, baby. And we finna get off into this motherfucking shit, baby. You know what I mean? We got Trill niggas off in this motherfucker, left and motherfucking me right, baby. We got Trill niggas in here, left and me motherfucking right. We gonna get it together, man. Give me a minute. We gonna get it together. Hey, listen, I ain't no motherfucking professional, but I know how to work this shit. Let's see.
Yo.
There it is. Okay, we get it. We gonna get off into it before the devil go to playing again, baby.
Yeah,
we gonna
get off how it go.
Yeah. Let's give a round of applause for Big Mitch coming back in with the UGK Cup. Okay, my nigga, we gonna get into it. So, where are you originally from?
Right here in Port Arthur, Texas, brother.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Grew up in PA.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about growing up in PA.
Oh man, a lot of things going on. You know, this is a big football, basketball town. You know, refineries and things like that, man. You know, if you was working at the refineries, you had a damn good job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black people worked at those refineries and took care of their families. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And Lincoln was the big thing. You go watch football on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? When basketball came around, you followed the basketball team. You know what I'm saying? So big sports town, big refinery town. Then later on, you had the prison systems that came in,
Okay.
and you know, if you was around and doing your thing and hustling, you know, you could hustle and ball, but you know, you had to have your head on straight and your head on a swivel. You did. So you
Exactly.
know, PA is one of those towns where, you know, like I said, if you got your shit together, you can do your thing. If not, you're gonna get swallowed up, chewed out. You know what I mean? That's how it go.
Yeah, yeah. Chewed up and spit out.
That, that's
So
right.
when you was coming up as a youngster, what type of stuff was you off into before you got into music?
My thing was always football and basketball. You know, my old man was an All-American athlete at Southern University.
Okay.
You know, he played ball at Lincoln. You know, he was big shit. You know, running back, punter. You know what I mean? And he did his thing at Southern. He met my mom at Southern. You know, they both went to Southern University, and you know,
Okay.
and did their thing. You know, I also was into choir. You know, did a lot of choir competitions. You know, along with Chad, and you know, we met each other at Woodrow Wilson. You know, he was in the band. I was, you know, playing football and shit like that, and we met each other on the fly. And you know, he played me some music that he had.
In
You know,
middle school, right?
yeah, in middle school at Woodrow Wilson. You know, and once he showed me he was in the music, I was into it just like he was and shit. We had been friends ever since. You know.
So you actually met Chad first before you met Bun or Jalon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm,
Okay. Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay. So you being already into music at a young age, who were some of your influences uh, in the music game already
As far as rap or just in general.
that inspired you to want to do music in general?
Uh, in general, you know, cats like my boy shirt I got on now, Frankie Beverly Mays,
Okay.
Marvin Gaye, uh, shit, man, there's so many people. Daz Band, you know, just, I mean, all the old school cats, man. And when it come down to rap, you know, I say LL was the main cat that made me want to rap. You
Uh
know,
oh.
Run DMC,
Yeah. Yeah.
Houdini, you know,
Yeah.
and the Fat Boys. You know what
Come
I
on.
mean? You know, these the cats that I was trying to follow because it seemed to me like they had their shit together. So, you
Yeah,
know,
man.
I had to follow in their footsteps because, you know, that was the time the East Coast is where this all started. So we tried to follow those cats and, you know, hopefully if we did it the right way, you know, with our own little, you know, southern twang, you know, we'd be all right.
Already, already. This is just a side note. Do you
Mhm.
remember King's son?
Of course. Of course. Yes, sir.
I got to chop it up with King's son probably like about a year ago on Instagram. Man, that shit tripped me out. I
Yeah.
remember being a kid just watching this nigga, you know what I mean? Like, damn, I want to be like that, you know. And then
Mm-hmm.
LL, like you said, was a bad motherfucker, man. So yeah, nigga wanted to be like all them boys, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, I ain't gonna get off into living my childhood over.
oh yeah, man. I mean you couldn't help but be, you know, into the music like that. That's all we had. You know what I mean?
And hip hop being born what in the 70s,
Right.
that was pretty much our era, you know. So we came up in the 80s being young kids, and we heard it, and it was a part of us. But I'm like you, I have a ear for music dating back to the 60s on up, or
Oh yeah.
just whatever groovy or sound good. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, we all grew up on old school music, man. This
Man, come on.
music that our family heard. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Isaac Hayes.
Yeah.
Millie Jackson.
Oh, come on, man. That's not even start talking about Millie, man. My old man loved Millie Jackson, boy.
Man, my mama used to play them records, man. I didn't know what the hell that was. And she played that symphony one day. I say, come
Oh,
on, man.
fuck you, Symphony. Oh
Huh?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that fuck you symphony. That's a bad motherfucker. But let me ask you this. This was something I wound up getting off into by mistake in middle school. We was at Edison. Did you ever battle rap or cap rap?
Sure.
Who you used to battle?
Oh man. I can't really call no names. You know what I'm saying? I don't really remember everybody that actually did it, but I mean, we did that all the time. Me and C would do that all the time. You know, against each other or against people. You know what I'm saying? That's how we, sharpen our skills. You know what I mean? We go to these contests, man. These choir contests, and these niggas, call themselves rapping and want to rap against us. We getting their ass. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. It was hella competition out there, man. Niggas was really trying to do that rap shit. You
I
know?
remember at Edison, that shit used to pop off so much, and I remember battling cats like Terry Miller, Jesse Dennis, Paul, man, hey Patrick May. I damn near remember everybody I battled, and then me and Labu, when we was in elementary, we was actually battle in elementary school.
Yeah, man. Hey, Lie and Styling, man, they was a cold group, boy.
Yeah, let me see.
Cold.
What would they call the was they shut down? No, shut down
posse. That's it.
That was our whole clique, shut down posse. But I forgot what Lie and Stolly called themselves together.
I do too. I thought it was always shut down posse.
Yeah, that was the whole little clique.
Yeah.
But I forgot. Because I know it was Gangster Players and then Stolly and Labu.
Yeah.
Then I was a solo artist on some dumb shit.
Hey, we all gotta crawl before we walk, son.
You knew what I called myself back then?
What's that?
Texas Assassin.
Oh, come on, man. I never
Texas Assassin.
I never knew that.
You never knew?
Nah, I never knew that.
See, I couldn't handle that dip trip. I could not handle that dip trip. Okay, let me see. So you met Pimp first. After you met Pimp, who would come next out of Bun and Jalon?
As far as what you mean?
Music wise, because I think people are familiar with the 4BM when y'all did that.
Well, before then, I was in a group with Boomer, and we was called the Hardy Boys. Me, Hardy Taville, and Arsenal, James Arsenal. He was our DJ, Colonel Rock.
So Bill, you saying Peter Bill?
No. Hardy Taville.
Harley T?
Yeah.
What he used to do?
He used to rap.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Hardy rap his ass off, man.
Okay, so the Hardy Boys. Then who was the Shoe Shine Boys?
The Shoe Shine Boys was me, Boomer, Harley, Gerard Proctor.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Damn, I can't call the other cat's name. Y'all forgive me. if I forget y'all name, man. I can't call y'all names right now.
R.I.P. Proc, man.
It was quite a few other brothers that was in the Shoe Shine Boys, man. And yeah, we did our thing, you know what I mean?
So
Especially at Woodrow, you know, and at Lincoln.
so it was the Hardy Boys first,
Right.
and then y'all started the Shoe Shine Boys.
No, the Shoe Shine Boys was first.
Oh, the Shoe Shine Boys was before the Hardy Boys?
Yeah.
Okay. Who
Yeah.
had the Puma? Who had the Puma record?
The Puma record.
Pumas, Pumas. Who had that?
Oh man, I don't remember who that is.
Come on, man.
I can't remember that piece.
Okay.
Damn.
That was around that same time. I thought that was y'all too.
No, that might have been the Fresh Folk.
Who was the Fresh Folk?
That was DMD, Junior's Power, T Screw, and damn, what's the other nigga name? I can't think of the other cat name. I want to say Charmy C.
Okay,
Man.
so it wasn't Lee, right?
Nah, Lee wasn't. He wasn't in the Fresh Folk. Lee was a solo artist.
Okay. So Hardy Boys, what was running y'all local records that everybody would probably fuck with?
Nosy Girl was the
remember that.
Was the main song that everybody knew the Hardy Boys from.
Nosy? Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all had a sampler at the time?
Huh?
Y'all had a sampler at the time?
It was a sampler, but it didn't sample very long.
Yeah,
you know, we was able to sample, you know, like the chorus, Nosy Girl, saying Nosy Girl over.
I remember that.
Yeah. And I think it was a little Yamaha sampler we had with a little keyboard that Boomer had.
Not that little bitty motherfucker, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Hardy Boys, Nosy Girl, and then the Shoe Shine Boys. What would have been the record everybody knew from y'all then?
The Shoe we shit. I don't really know exactly if we had one that everybody would know, you know, but we did quite a few routines. When we was the Shoe Shine Boys, I wasn't really doing no rapping. I was like more like the beatbox. Boom did most of the rapping and Harley did most of the rapping. You know, I didn't start rapping until we became the Hardy Boys.
Okay, so from the Hardy Boys, you would meet Pimp after that?
Well, I had met Pimp, like I say, in the 6th grade. I already knew Boomer because I was playing ball with Boomer.
Okay.
And Harley was my classmate. So we were the Hardy Boys before I met Chad. Chad knew me when he met me because of the Hardy Boys. When I told him my name was, he was like, yeah, you part of the Hardy Boys. I said, yeah. You know, he started telling me about all our songs. You know, he was a student. He was on his shit even then. You know, anybody that was rapping in the city, you know, he knew about Booney Lope. You know, Booney was rapping way back then too, man. People don't know that. He went to Austin.
Booney Lope was a bad motherfucker.
Over there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so from the Shoe Shine Boys to the Hardy Boys, how did y'all morph into the 4-man crew, you, Bun, Pimp, and Jalon?
Well, first of all, Chad and I was UGK. You know what I'm saying? And Jalon and Bun was a group called the PA Militia.
Okay.
So we merged the two groups together to become 4 Black Ministers.
Hey, that's when we was on that positive shit back then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, talking about David Duke and white women screaming rape when we just trying to, you know, get a little something from them. You know what I mean? And you know they get in a situation where they think they're getting caught with a black cat, and now they want to holler rape and stuff like that. Oh yeah, we had some different type of jams. You know, songs like "Get on My Toe" and you know things of that nature. Man, we did like maybe 4 or 5 songs. You know what I mean? But none of them really got anywhere. you know, because like I say, we was just trying to find ourselves at that time, man.
As
Trying to,
as a 4-man group.
yeah, you know what I mean? We all were dope in our own right. So all we did was, you know, we say, well, come up with a title or something and come up with the beat. And we just all would write our verses and we'll just come together and do them.
So Pimp was doing the beats even back then?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
4-track, drum machine, you know what I'm saying?
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So 4BM, but before 4BM, you and Pimp was UGK.
Right.
So when you came up with that name, did it really resonate like this is some incredible shit? These 3 letters is just some incredible shit going on right now. It was just another name.
Actually, you know, I got the name from us selling our cassette tapes out of our lockers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just being, you know, kings of the underground, you know, we would be in different places and we would hear our music, you know, especially when we would go to Crowley, Louisiana, you know, Chad hustled a lot of tapes out there. He
Come on,
hustled a
man.
lot of tapes out here too. And, you know, we was DMI, Dangerous Music Incorporated, before UGK. And me and him was Mission Impossible before we became UGK.
Okay, so the DMI, was
Yeah,
that like the whole coalition of DMD? And break that
right.
down for me.
That's the photo that everybody know of us on the sea
C1.
wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Daryl Zeno was Q-Tip.
The albino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Christy Floyd was Christy Lynn Cool.
She rap?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she could rap. You know what I'm saying? She was nice.
Okay.
You know, and then you know we had of course, you know, Lee Master.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boomer.
Yeah.
I mean, and Chad and I, you know, was Mission Impossible, and Tat and Dave were the dancers, and DMD was the producer slash DJ.
Did that nigga Boomer just come from football practice on that picture?
Yep.
Hey, that motherfucker legendary anyway, though. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So
Yes, sir. And then if you look hard, you'll see Lee. I think Lee had a Lincoln basketball like sweat, not sweatshirt, but t-shirt on.
okay.
Yeah,
So he just come from
with his
practice.
basketball tennis shoes that he would hoop in the games.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Mhm.
a big hey, that was a big filing motherfucker. He was good with that bit.
And Master, if
Hard bone
you
motherfucker.
raise his rap, you was in trouble, Jack. He had a terrible temper back then, man.
That was my nigga, man. I fuck with that nigga on the court, on music, everything. I was a big fan of that nigga. So the DMI coalition, um, how many records would you say y'all probably produced back then as that coalition?
Oh man, probably at least 40 or 50.
Wow.
Yeah. As far as some of the, I got a lot of that music still.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm the archive, so I try
Nigga,
to.
Pimp told me. Pimp
Yeah.
told me, nigga, he said he would lose whatever, but he coming to you and you got it.
And see, and that was the thing about that. You know, every time he would come, you know, I would have the masters.
Okay.
So he'd be like, "Man, Mitch, somebody took my cassette. Man, I need a copy of you know everything else." I say, "Okay, I'll make you a copy." So I make him a copy. I'll give him another. 3-4 months later, somebody that jacked him again. So now he coming to me again for another copy. Now sometimes niggas didn't have a whole lot of blank cassettes on deck.
Yeah, yeah.
So a couple of times I ended up giving him the master, and I'm like,
Oh
"Look,
shit.
I'm gonna give you this cassette, man. You know nobody else got a copy of this shit." I say, "Nigga, you got to take this tape when you finish listening to it, lock the motherfucker up until you get it back to me." You know what I'm saying? A lot of times he would take it and make some copies of it on the copying machine at Lincoln. We had a
Okay.
that dubbing machine that would fast, you know, fast dubbing.
Okay.
would make copies like that. But sometimes we wasn't in the vicinity of that place to make no copies. So he would take the tape. He'd be out one weekend and shit, playing the shit in his Honda. You know what I mean? And lo and behold, he done got lit, and somebody then jacked him again and go to master.
And that's crazy. You trust a nigga enough to put him in your car, and
Yeah.
niggas steal your tape. I remember that shit. Niggas was tape stealing motherfuckers.
Yes.
So out of the DMI Incorporated joint, what were some of the notable records that locally we probably would have knew about?
Boogie Down was one of the main songs that we did. We did a song called Why It Always Gotta Be Hip Hop. That was a cool one. Okay. We also had a song called what was the name? Here's a Story, with Dory rapping about how DMI actually came together, how we put it all together with all the MCs. Okay. Q-Tip had a song called "You Got a Problem." A lot of people liked that one. You know, that
was it something they danced to a lot?
Yeah. Dory would play our songs at the dances. You know what I mean?
Sacred Heart.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of people heard all the stuff. You know, because for the most part, everybody came to those dances. You know, TJ people, Austin people.
Man, hold on, man. What you mean TJ people came in up?
Oh, they would come and party with us at Sacred Heart. Yeah, now you gotta understand. You had to know some people at Lincoln to come to them parties.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't just be, okay, I'm from TJ, I'm supposed to come to a Lincoln party at Sacred Heart. No, you had to know some people.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna bullshit you. Whoever them TJ niggas was, y'all had to be holding them niggas down vouching for.
Why you say that, Heath?
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna say it like this here. That motherfucking Mega 5 tribe wasn't having it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now, see, that's a different monster in his own. You know what I'm saying? Because them niggas, most of them niggas was football players, and the TJ players, they were football players, and they had their own thing, and they would fight each other.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a whole totally different thing. Now, them niggas wasn't coming to the dances because they knew what was going to go down if they came. They knew. You know,
I remember one day about 5 of them niggas walked in and I'm talking about DMD up there jamming like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when them niggas walked in, looked like the spotlight hit them niggas in the record stop.
Like you niggas in the wrong place.
Man, shit went. Hey, niggas started going hammer in that. But I ain't gonna get off the subject. Shout out to all them TJ niggas, all them Lincoln niggas. We were just young, cutting up, whatever.
Oh, man, and the crazy thing about it is now it's all love between all of them, bro. They get together and they laugh about that shit now.
Good. It should have been love back then. I don't know why the fuck we was doing.
That crosstown rivalry bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it was all bullshit. Like you say, we was young and dumb and doing dumb shit, you know, because niggas really could have gotten killed, man, behind some of the shit that happened.
Man, I remember
none of that happened.
I remember niggas was bricking niggas. Like catching niggas and hitting niggas with, I'm talking about bricks that goddamn big. And I remember hearing that niggas was getting bricked. And I'm walking heading towards the east side on Thomas Boulevard, and I see a truck full of niggas. Yeah. I said, man, that might be the motherfucking brick squad. And just like I was thinking, boy, them niggas pulled up and start unloading them big meteorites. Hey, they caught me with one of them in the back. You know what I mean?
Damn, son.
Yeah, them niggas wasn't chunking no rock. Them niggas was chunking bricks. Hey, that was the first brick squad.
Look at you, man.
Okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. After DMI, UGK, and then Not Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible first, then UGK.
Okay, so break that down. Mission Impossible was
me and Chad.
You and Chad?
Yeah.
So you said that, they was PA militia.
Yeah, Bun and Jalon.
Okay, then y'all formed the 4BM.
Right.
Do about how many records?
About 4 or 5.
And then what happens from there?
Well, Jalon decided to concentrate on his senior year in high school because he had a good chance of getting scholarships. Me, I was a year ahead of him, so I was going to Prairie View on football scholarship. So that's what broke up 4BM, and that's also what broke up, UGK, because I decided to go to college. So when I'm going to college, Jalon stopped rapping because he was working out and deciding to try to get his scholarship to go play football. That left Chad and Bun.
Okay.
So Chad asked me, could Bun take his place? And I said, of course. You know what I'm saying? That would be the only other person, that could have stepped in anyway. Bun had came into his own then, and he was a cold MC by that time, So he took my place, and Chad asked me for the UGK name.
Okay.
And I gave it to him, you know what I mean? It wasn't no problem. We was always brothers, and Chad was like, man, whenever you want to come back, you could always come back. You always got a home, you know. And so, we always took it to heart, man, and was like, look, I'm not supposed to be mad at you because you doing this. Or he always supported, the things that I did, and I supported the things that he did. And I was never upset when the shit started going right for them, because the summer before I went to college, we was going back and forth to Houston trying to tell me something good and trying to get the shit done right.
Okay.
All the studios that we were going to, they was fucking over us, just trying to get the money for the studio time out of us. And the shit would never come out right,
Hated that shit, man.
So by the time September rolled around, it's time for me to go ahead and go to college and everything. And lo and behold, between the time I went to college and between February of 92, they did the Southern way. Shit started popping the way it was supposed to go.
Okay. So and they was fucking with Big Time by then?
Huh?
They was fucking with Big Time by then?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we was fucking with Big Time when we was going back and forth, to the studios trying to get the shit together. Before I had even left to go to school. You know what I'm saying? I had met Big Russ and it was gonna be me, Bun, and Chad as UGK. You know what I'm saying? And that's the first Tell Me Something Good, the unreleased version. I got that also.
I already know.
Yeah, so it's some things that happen. And when I left to go to college, it started clicking for him. And that's just the way God planned it, man. That's the way he wanted it. And you see UGK the way it was with Chad and Bun, and that was the way that God wanted it to be. And you can't fight God's plan, especially when he show it to you.
Man, that's too real. And I commend you, for over the years, you've always been this humble about the whole situation. I know the average motherfucker probably be pulling his hair out his head. But
like I said, I was walking on campus one day, man, and the Lord, I was thinking about the situation and saying to myself, man, I miss my boat. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I said I miss my boat, the Lord was like, no, you didn't. That was the way I wanted it to be. And I heard it as clear as day. I stopped in my tracks. And I was like, it's like I heard a voice of somebody behind me say that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Nah, man,
God, that's the way you wanted it. Then how can I fight that? And ain't no use in fighting what you decided that is right.
We come from that background of spirituality that was heavy. So you saying that, I wouldn't be thinking, oh, that's just so supernatural. No, I feel it. I've experienced things like that myself.
Right on.
So they take off, and you in school,
Uh-huh.
y'all pretty much stay in contact though,
Oh,
as partners and still doing music, right?
absolutely.
So when did 3 in the morning come about?
3 in the morning, that's what 96. So
Okay,
I think it came out in June of 96. I did 3 in the morning, February 11th, my birthday. Well, actually February 10th. I did the verses and stayed overnight at Christy Floyd's apartment out there with C. And the next
okay.
day was my birthday, February 11th. So, I wrote 3 in the morning on the 10th, dropped it on the 10th, and we was listening to the playback at the studio on the 11th on my
Huh.
birthday.
Happy birthday. Hey, nigga, that was a hell of a birthday present.
Yeah, it was, brother.
Still to this day.
Yes, sir. And T Sam was with me that trip too.
Todd,
Yeah.
that nigga,
Hmm.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, so when do you get down with DMD and the Inner Soul clique?
Well, C them had decided to move to Atlanta.
Okay,
So, you know, I'm at home now. I'm not in school no more. Or, I was going to Lamar at the time. And Will had been coming to me and asking me, to join the Inner Soul clique.
R.I.P. J. Will.
Hmm. And that was around the time where he was starting to fuck around with screwing them, Fat Pat and them, and trying to get them to do some songs, with us.
Okay,
So he kept asking, and then one day he sent Herb at me. So Herb, he shot the shit to me, say, man, we really could use you,
so
you know.
Herb was over there first.
Oh yeah, Herb was already there, you
Okay,
know, and
yeah,
then
because he was in Point Blank.
right,
Yeah, okay,
right,
okay.
you know what I'm saying, and then we had the Bud brothers was me, Smoke D, Smitty, and Herb.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
I ain't know that.
that's the original Bud brothers.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it was that original group wasn't doing anything. So when I decided to go to Inner Soul, I said, well, me and Herb gonna be the Bud brothers. Now,
Okay.
that name came from C himself. He named us the Bud brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, he named us the Bud brothers. We were trying to as the four-man group, me, Smitty Smokey, and Herb, he was trying to get us a deal with Atlantic Records.
Come on.
Yeah, and it was a cat that Chad knew. There was an A&R over there at Atlantic Records,
Uh-huh.
and we was trying to get a demo together. This before the Inner Soul thing,
Okay.
and we were working doing a few songs, and I was ready, man. I was always the first one with my rap ready to do his thing. Everybody else was kind of nervous because it was actually a deal on the table.
Come on, man. Tell us about it.
So we be in the room, trying listening to the different beats that Chad would have, and I'd be on it, man. And we did a song called "Ooh Lord," and a song I did called "Adding Roaches to the Ashes." It was a song that I did myself, all three verses, but it
Okay.
was gonna be on the Bud Brothers album, and it's a song called what was "Steady Dipping" that we had did too, but nobody never dropped no other vocals. It was
Damn.
just me. I always dropped the verses. Everybody was supposed to come and follow me and do their verses, but I guess they was kind of nervous about the situation, and nobody was coming with their verses because nobody else dropped but me. You know what I'm saying? So after a minute, the guy that was supposed to help us get the deal, the A&R at Atlantic, he got fired.
Come on, man.
So that was the messed up thing about that, because after he got fired, nobody else in Atlantic was trying to hear what Chad was trying to say for us to get signed.
Right.
So that really broke the group up right there, because Smitty went back to where he was and Smokey went back to Mississippi.
So at one time, Smitty used to be in PA?
Yeah, Smitty was living with Chad for a while.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I bumped into Herb when he was staying back near Duff.
Yeah. What? Yeah. He stayed on Duff for a minute.
Okay, so was that near that time when y'all had that deal? Because he was telling me y'all was working on some shit.
Oh, that was way before. Herb was still living at the pad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, on 5th Street. He was still living at the pad when going on.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Pimp them in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
And Jay will send for you, Herb get at you.
Right.
And then you wind up at NSO.
Yeah, and me and Herb picked up the name the Bud Brothers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How was it at NSO at that time?
Well, nobody was really a stranger. You know, everybody knew each other.
Right.
So it was basically just, friendly competition. Everybody just putting their heads together, trying to make, songs. The only bad thing about it was a lot of time was wasted, because D was trying to, put everybody against each other.
Was it friendly then, or what would you say he was? What was his aim about that?
I guess what he was trying to do is what Dre was doing, trying to see who gonna have the hardest rhymes or whatever, and who gonna come up with the best shit at the time. I guess that's what he was trying to do, but it never caused any animosity toward the crew. But it wasted a lot of time, because you'll have 3 niggas already on the song, and the song is tight. But because D thought that somebody's verse wasn't tight enough, he'll get somebody else to rap on the goddamn song. You know what I'm saying? You spinning your wheels, you wasting a lot of time.
Right. Song done.
You got 3 people on the song already. You know what I'm saying? Let that be the song. Put somebody else on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially people that didn't make, the cut. I mean, why would you have niggas that's in your clique and they never make a song because you don't like what they doing?
So
you're not the only person in the clique. You the producer, sure enough. You the one that know the most about the business, but at the same time, without the crew, you wouldn't have anything.
So when you got over there, who was the crew?
It was let me see, G-Rum was one of them.
G-Rum?
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
Kush B.
Yeah, my kinfolk.
Master, of course.
Yeah.
Superbulous.
Okay.
Lay Low. Low Down. Wink.
Okay, Wink was already there?
Yeah.
What about Bull?
Who? Bull. Yeah. Bull. Thank you. Because I would have skipped Bull name. Yeah, Bull was definitely there.
And Max.
Yep. Momo.
Momo was a bad motherfucker, man.
Momo's still a bad motherfucker, man.
Come on, man. Who else?
Ain't no ass much about that, Jack.
Man, I put that nigga on the show one day, and man, that nigga rapped his ass off. Then he told the crowd, "Can I do a poem for y'all?"
Oh yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah." And man, that nigga did some poetry without the music. he rocked that motherfucker on the poetry harder than he rocked that bitch rapping.
Man, Momo spoken word game is dynamite.
That's what it's called, spoken word.
Yeah, it's dynamite, man. And the cats that he messing with right now, that
Uh-huh.
he that he do shows with, man, these people, bro. If you put them on some beats, forget about it, bro.
Better than the Roots. Nah.
Hey, hey, man. I done been to a show that nigga put together in Port Arthur, man, with
Uh-huh.
the people I'm telling you about. And when I say they cold as ice, they cold as ice, man. Every last one of them, I seen about 5 or 6 different acts that night, and every one of them, including females, and I mean, they come through cutting like diamonds on glass, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Momo got his shit together, man. He just, he want us to do, this reunion ISC album, but I told him, I say, it's a lot of business things that we have to wrap up, because we don't have the record company behind us anymore, and
Right.
we sure don't have Electra to handle the marketing business and part of all that. So if we gonna put an album together and put a project together, the people that's putting the project together gonna have to come up with the money for the marketing.
Exactly.
Or
So
we have to try to go get a loan or something, because you can't just throw it out there and expect the shit to sell and everybody to get paid.
yeah, exactly. So I want to ask you this for myself.
Yeah.
Before Hiroshima, y'all were recording. You don't have to say exactly where were y'all recording before Hiroshima?
Out in Beaumont.
Okay.
It wasn't the name of a certain studio, but a cat named Danny,
Yeah. Remember.
he rented studio space in a complex out there. You know,
Okay.
and that's where we did most of the recording at.
Okay. So what about this spot D had on Guffway? Not the record store, but near 503.
If he had a spot near 503, I didn't know nothing about it.
Okay, okay. But it was just rumor, like niggas was trying to figure out where y'all was recording.
Right.
Niggas was saying, because I one time stumbled upon them on 5th Street on the east side in like one of these little stucco houses.
Uh-huh.
I'm walking down the street and I hear music coming out the house. I just go knock on the motherfucking door. I used to be on some dumbass nigga shit. I go knock on the fucking door, nigga, and it's DMD them in that bitch. I'm
You
like,
talking
man,
about
what's up, nigga? You know
you,
what I'm saying? And
talking about
they
Fifth Street?
talk to a nigga, huh?
You talking about on 5th Street?
Yeah,
On the east side.
yeah. Near, let me see, let me see, probably about 4th, 5th, 6th Avenue in between them.
Yeah, see, that was his mama's house.
Oh, that was his mama house?
Yeah, he had a studio in the back in his room.
Oh, I was tripping.
Yeah, that was his mom's place.
Yeah, I'm tripping like a motherfucker. Come on, man. Hey, man, I used to be nigga knocking like a motherfucker, not invited like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we did a few songs and things over there, man. I got some of that shit too.
Okay, okay. Hey, that nigga say he got hey, that nigga got some of everything. So tell me about the inner soul lockup and shit taking off and y'all getting the major deal and all that.
Well, the 11th album is what afforded, the Electra deal. That's
Okay.
what got us the Electra deal. Uh, you know, it wasn't really no pressure for us, because we knew that we could deliver. Especially on D beats. It wasn't really, it wasn't really nothing that we couldn't do. We always knew that we could do it. It wasn't no pressure. The pressure was on D, Will, and Sean Dre, so to make the best deal that could possibly be made.
Okay.
The reason why we was afforded the studio and some of the money that we got, Elektra had reneged on a part of the deal, and they had to pay us some extra money.
How much was that deal worth?
I believe I want to say like $500,000.
So y'all collected the $500,000.
Yeah,
So, but the entire deal was bigger than the $500,000, right?
I think that was the major part of it, because I know the most of the money from that deal went into the studio, Hiroshima.
Right.
Because we had the best studio besides old boy in Houston, goddamn, Skip Holman.
Okay.
Yeah, we had the best studio besides Skip.
Yeah, I remember Waltz Ness and all kind of niggas coming through that motherfucker,
Oh
man.
yeah, oh yeah. It quite a few people came and recorded at Hiroshima. Man, C came in and freestyled a whole album at Hiroshima one night.
God damn.
Him and 3-2. They you know, that nigga Will played maybe 10 beats.
Yeah.
And you know, C was on his thing, and 3, he was there. 3 didn't do no rapping, but he was there with him. So you know what was going on in the bathroom.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
every time he came out damn bathroom, he hit that mic. It was gold.
Hold on, 3 came out the bathroom and hit the mic?
No, not 3, C.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was going down. He was doing his thing, but you know, he was trying to, you know, keep it away from us. But shit, I mean, we ain't no spring chickens. We knew what was going on. But when he hit that mic, he was serious and he did his thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all collected that $500,000, set
Right.
up the big dope ass studio, and then
Uh-huh.
y'all start working on 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now a lot of the pre-production for 22 was done in Beaumont at Danny's spot where he had the where he was renting the space for the studio.
Okay.
And what happened was he had to leave to go to Atlanta because he had some business out there in Atlanta, and him and his family was moving out there.
Yeah.
So they had to do some quick thinking and come up with the studio. That house where Hiroshima was in, I believe Chandre people owned that spot.
Right.
So that's why they decided to put Hiroshima in that house. That's what happened with that.
So 22 come out,
and
then y'all start working on some solo projects.
What, after 22?
Yeah.
Well, I've never had a chance to work on no solo shit.
So y'all Bud Brothers shit wasn't like a group joint?
I mean, yeah, you know, me and her, we did some thing like, you know, Will had a pre-production spot at his apartment.
Lamplight?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, me and her will go over there and do pre-production for the Bud Brothers album. And the thing was, at the time, you know, Will was like, whoever come up with the most music first is who's gonna be next.
Okay.
I was on it. You know what I'm saying? I was still, you know, producing at the time. So I was at Wheelhouse, you know, as much as I could possibly be when I wasn't working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what ended up happening was on 22, you know, that Off the Dome, that Booney Loke Off the Dome, you know, people really started paying attention to that. And yeah. And I think they went to Cleveland and they was playing it and people was going crazy over it. So they changed their mind about, okay, well, the person with, or the people with the most, you know, production and the most beats and everything, they gonna be next. They decided to go ahead on and make Booney the next artist to come out, even though Booney had no music, no way to do no music. So he was like depending on me and her to help him do his solo album. Because
the hell with you, right?
Huh?
The hell with you?
Yeah. And
Okay.
he didn't know how to put no album together. All Booney knew how to do was freestyle. And he hardly ever wrote anything down.
Come on.
Now, when he was locked up, Booney wrote a lot of shit.
Okay.
But a lot of that shit that he wrote when he was locked up, he didn't use it. You know, Booney is one of the coldest people I know that can go off the top of, off the top of his dome and make the shit really make sense.
Man, I got to catch everything on the tail end. But one of my favorite songs that nigga had was that goddamn Partly Cloudy.
Yeah, Partly Cloudy is a motherfucker.
That was a motherfucking ghetto gold classic.
Yeah, that's me basically on the chorus. Me and Booney singing on that chorus.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I remember we did that damn record at Hiroshima, and you was doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, having drinks and whatever. I'm like, come on with this verse, come on with this verse. Then you start doing some other shit. I'm like, man, this nigga here got too goddamn high. That nigga wrote the coldest verse ever. I say, God damn.
What you talking about? How You Like Me Now?
Yeah, what we did How You Like Me Now. I think we did another one, huh?
That's the only one.
Okay. Yeah. So you was sipping, you know what I'm saying? You were doing a lot of shit. And I'm like
that night I had popped the X pill that Will gave me.
I didn't want to say that.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. You know, I don't get down like that no more. But you know, it was the time. You know, I
Hey,
went
look,
yeah.
Since he said it, look, man, this nigga here was blowing. I say, damn, okay, that's cool. This nigga was sipping. Then the nigga popped the egg. I'm like, man, this nigga ain't gonna be able to write no verse. And that nigga said, X then kicked in. I say, God damn.
That's right. I went to the house and got me some herb and came back. And by the time I came back, it had been kicked in. That's why that was the first line.
Nigga, that shit was hard to the motherfucker, man. And that's another thing I had to stop doing around Pimp, was thinking y'all nigga was normal, irregular. Hold on, what's the word I'm looking for? Thinking that y'all niggas was normal like me. Because once I'm under the certain influence of certain stuff, you're not gonna get productivity out of me. You know what I mean? I can drink a 40, yeah, I can go. But if I'm gonna smoke this and that, oh no, I can't do no motherfucking rapping.
Well, some people is like that, you know. For me, because I didn't do that type of thing all the time. When I did do it, all it did was boost my creativity.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? When I blow, that was the main thing for me, because my stage name is Big Smoking Mitch.
Exactly.
So when I'm on herb, that's the height of my creativity. When I sip, that's just for me not to be cottonmouth when I'm getting ready to go rap. You know, and back then, you know, the XOs, I mean, they was the real XOs then, you know, when Will them had them. So, you know, when you did them, you know you was gonna be on another level, and I was. And the rhyme showed it.
That nigga there almost had me. Well, I'm talking about that nigga. That nigga was like the devil. Yeah. Nigga, I don't do that shit. One day, that nigga was selling me one day. Man, I'm talking about, man, you gonna be able to fuck the bitch like never before, man. Hey, that nigga was selling me, man. That nigga damn near had that pill in my mouth. Man, I don't do that shit.
You're right, and it's a good thing, man, because like I say, back then they was the real deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like the bullshit that these kids have today. That's a bunch of bullshit.
And that shit was coming out of pores. I could smell the chemicals.
Right.
And some niggas it affect them. They just be running their goddamn mouth. And
that's right. That's
right.
Man,
you know what? We got so much shit to cover, man. I think we gonna wrap this one up, and might need to get a part 2 if you down for it.
Man, come on, man.
Already. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. I don't want to keep you all night, and I know the people gonna enjoy this one, but we gonna talk, man, and set up a part 2, because we ain't even got to the nitty gritty.
Hey, man, I'm with it. All you gotta do is let me know. I'm on deck.
Hey man, I appreciate you, man, and have a good night, my nigga.
You too, my brother.
Already.
Peace.